Buddy, how are you? I hope you are well. And I'm sure all of you have the bought saffron bulbs because now this is the not suitable time for the purchasing saffron bulb in the northern hemisphere because now dormancy has been the finish the time of the saffron bulbs and the all saffron bulbs started to the sprout 1 centimeters and the bulbs alive and due to the distance between the farm and the company is very long, sometimes takes 2 or 3 weeks takes time. And during shipping you will face with the problems, and I hope all of you have the both saffron bulbs and you are started to the growing the before the flowering period. And you know, this is the some of my students send me some pictures after receiving the saffron bulbs. This stage, the sorting time. Okay, all of you are in the sorting or you pass the sorting time. What is the meaning of the sorting time? Okay, sorting that unfortunately some of you think sorting only separating or the cutting the straw or the skin or the shell of the bulbs. But in fact, sorting, the real sorting, the most important task of the sorting, identifying the bulbs that you have the dot, they are suspect to the disease or the disorder. Only during the sorting time, and because you are not able only yourself focus on the bulb, a lot of the bulb and the worker near sometimes 10 workers, 20 workers, your task instead of the working, you should have the monitoring all of your workers. In this time, instead of the 2 eyes, you should have the 4 eyes, the workers, how they are identifying saffron bulbs. In this issue, we divide the saffron bulb. When you receive the saffron bulb, divide in the three kind of the saffron bulb, three risk level, three risk levels. Some of the bulb that you receive during shipping or the before, they have faced with the problem. Therefore, we have the divide. We divide the saffron bulbs in the three level of the risk: high risk bulbs, medium risk, and the low risk. And the fourth category is the bulbs are healthy. That's a very good news. But the bulbs that you have doubt about that, they are suspect to they have the disease, and what should I do? What is the reason? At the first step, 99% this is not your fault. This is the fault in the farm, the company, or during the shipping time may take time. Therefore, because during shipping time is the summer time, sometimes temperature goes to the 40 centigrade. But in the European country, during the shipping, because the temperature is not very high, we rarely face with the problem. But in the other country, the temperature sometimes 30. Therefore, shipping period shouldn't be takes time in a long time. When you receive the saffron bulbs, all of you have the face with the problem. Okay, my bulbs is like this. What is the bulb? Therefore, there's some I want to show you in these pictures that are below the video. You can see this bulb, this high risk bulb. You know, this is you can just see the black spot. This is the near the 80% of the bulbs engage with the black spot. That is very clear. This is mean high risk bulb. Immediately you should take them out. Okay, you should train your workers. When the workers see this saffron bulb, immediately should separate. Don't put in your farm. In the 1 minute, all the saffron bulbs face with this exactly problem. The reason uh, maybe mite, maybe Rhizoctonia fungi, and this Rhizoctonia fungi is very dangerous, and this is a black spot or the mite also is dangerous. Therefore, if you saw it exactly like this picture, 80% of the my saffron bulbs with the, and you can just very clear the damage. All of the bulbs is very black. That's very clear. You should take them out. Even if you are sure that give you flower, okay, doesn't make sense. You keep them only for the one flower, or even give you half of the flower, even 100% of the flower, but face with the other saffron bulb and really provide for you problem. Therefore, for the high risk bulbs, very clear with the eye. Other saffron bulbs is not clear with you cannot see the black spot on the bulbs, okay, like the cobweb bulbs. Exactly in this picture I want to show you a cobweb mold that is not black one, but is also dangerous. Immediately that you saw this bulb, you should separate and take them out. What is the reason? The reason is not yourself. This is not your fault. All of the disease, when you receive the saffron bulbs, even the 1 week in your hand, this is the problem in the origin, in the company, or the farms, or the shipping time. Okay? High risk, you should put them in the garbage. And the level, you can, for example, one black spot. This is only 5%, 2% of the black spot. This is a medium risk. And if you want to show, it is enough you cut in the half. If you see this one, for example, I don't tell you that all of your bulb, because when you cut, that is very clear, you don't receive the bulb. If you saw 1-2 point black one, only for the one bulb, if you cut, you can see the bulb is the very healthy inside the bulb and the very fresh. Okay, but other, if you don't want the cut, you can also another thing and the press with your 2 finger. Okay, when you press the bulbs, that is very clear, is the hardly you can the cut. But if you hardly you can the cut the bulb and you can just see hardness of the bulb, that is a very clear healthy bulb in the medium risk. In this bulb, you should put them in the separate room. Okay, not in the one room, because for the first ventilation, all other bulb face with the problem, because we don't know what is the main reason of the problem. This kind of the disease usually happens due to the high temperature during shipping, because sometimes there is not suitable package. They don't have the suitable packaging. Therefore, we have a lot of pressure in the one bulb and bulb in the physical damage. In this bulb, always I recommend, if you want to start the saffron farm, you should, if you have the 100 meters room, you should divide 10 meters or the 15 square meters for the suspected bulbs and put them in the another room. Okay, and also you can receive flowers. In the medium high risk, if I were you, I told you that please take them out. But the price of the saffron, I know that's very expensive. In the some of you per kilogram $25, some of you $10, and it's expensive. And I can't tell you, okay, take them out, all of the even the medium risk. Therefore, you should put them in the separate room. High risk level, that is a very clear their face, dangerous, this fungi, you should take them out. Medium, put them in the separate room, and that is very clear, they give you flower, but it's a better you keep them in the other healthy bulbs. And the third one, this is the low risk saffron bulb. What is their low risk? In the medium and the high risk, all of these bulbs have a black spot. But in in the some of these bulbs, the low level, there is not any black spot. But some of the bulb has a face with like the gypsum, like a small gypsum, and they are not there. To be honest, this is not the disease and disorder. Only due to the physical pressure they face with the problem. In the low risk, you can put the saffron bulb in the same room that you can put the healthy bulb. Okay, because they don't provide for the other bulb, the physical diseases or the disorder, they usually don't provide, and they are not contagious for the other bulb, and you can keep them. Please don't use fungicide. Okay, fungicide for the 100 years ago, and also because some of the majority of the disease don't remove with the fungicide. Not only don't remove, but also fungicide, the danger of the fungicide, the risk of the fungicide is more than the disease itself. Okay, therefore don't use fungicide, because you kill all the nutrition inside the bulbs with the fungicide. Not only kill, but even the bulbs in the analysis show you provide a lot of thrive, because if you want to have a benefit in the saffron farming, you should provide organic saffron. If you use the fungicide in the analysis show, especially if you want to export your saffron to the abroad, okay, in the European country, they want you analysis, and even the small fungicide provide you a lot of problems in the saffron. Thank you.